I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. And someone forwarded a great question to me that reads, how do you like to be managed? That's one of the tough interview questions for today. Excuse me. Now, I suspect almost everyone knows what they're not supposed to do in answering this question. But in doing so, I just want to make sure. So you don't want to be critical of a previous manager. You know, I've worked with some great people, but there was this one person, she was abominable to me. You don't want to go down that road. And you don't want to look as though you think your manager is a snoop or a micromanager. You never want to be critical of anyone from before. And at the same time, on the opposite side of this, you don't want to seem as though you're such a strong advocate for one position or another, or one type of management style or another, that you come across a little crazy. So there's I really work well with people who are, you don't want to go down that road. But, and the third thing is, you don't want to seem desperate. Oh, I need a job. I can work with anyone. You don't want to go there either. Here's what I want you to do, and I want you to think of this from the standpoint of, is if you are in real need of a job, or you are exploring other things, and it really has to be the right thing. So if you really do need a job, you've been out of work for a while, or emotionally you need to get back to work, you want to talk about the right style for you. And I'll start by saying, I don't think anyone wants to work for a micromanager. So you can start by saying that. I don't think anyone wants to work for a micromanager, and at the same time, a person who manages has a responsibility to an organization to ensure that the people in their care are doing the right stuff. So I understand that. But I work well with management who basically gives me an assignment, gives me a sense of how they want me to do it, lets me go off and do it, and then wants me to check in with them from time to time to ensure that I'm on the right track, and who I feel I can go to ask for advice and input. That's a great approach. Now, that I think works well whether you're a staff individual or at a manager level and above. Now, the tricky thing is, if you are anxious, if you do need a job, quickly, I want to say that you might add in something along the lines of, if that's not a style that works for you as a manager, give me a sense of how you manage. Because the fact of the matter is, I can adapt. And thus what you're trying to do is communicate that you're not so, set in your ways that you want, that you're demanding something. Now, however you describe the management style, if it's, let's say it's different than this approach that I've laid out, if you want to describe something very different, then I want, and if you don't have a real need for a new position, I want you to be prepared to talk about it. So I offered one framework, but you can offer your own that makes sense for you, and look someone square in the eye and say, this is really what has worked for me in the past, and I really find it gets results for me. So, and just leave it at that. You don't say, add on to it and say, if that doesn't work for you, we can call it quits today. and my feelings won't be hurt. I suspect yours won't be either. You don't go down that road. Instead, what you do is you lay out your case for the kind of style that works for you, how it has benefited you in the past, and how you've given great results from it, and leave it at that. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. Again, my website is JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. I also have NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. Hope you have a great day. Take care.